In this video, I'll be telling you how to play Tonight by Prateek Kuhad. I have made a playthrough of this song, and if you have any doubts regarding which notes to play where, you can check that video out. Alright, so we'll start with our guitar on the standard tuning, and our capo will be on the 7th fret. Alright, so the first shape will be this. Right, so that's basically your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, your pinky will be on the 3rd fret of the D string. G string will be left open, right, and your first finger will be on the 1st fret of the B string. Alright, and after you make that shape, you will be doing a down strum, right? All of the strings, all of the 5 strings except for the high E string, right? So after that, we move on to the first bar, which is alright, so that's in order to play that, you will be making the C shape, right? And you'll be placing your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. Alright. Okay, so before I get into the tabs, let me tell you, in order to get this song right, you have to hit the bass notes correctly. Alright, so the bass notes follows a pattern like this. Right, so a similar pattern is followed throughout the song, and you'll be using your thumb, the thumb of your right hand, in order to play the bass notes, right? Your E, A, and D strings. Alright, so the tabs. Okay, so you'll be plucking the... So the first part is this, right? You notice the bass notes being played, right? So first you'll be playing the 3rd fret of the A string with your thumb, right? And then you'll be playing the D, G, B, and E string, right? With your thumb and your first 3 fingers, right? Right, so next you'll be playing this. So that's basically your thumb playing the A string, your middle finger playing the 1st fret of the B string, and your thumb playing the 2nd fret of the D string, right? So next we move on to this, right? So again, this similar pattern is followed. Here the bass notes are right, so you'll be playing the A string with your thumb and your B string with your middle finger, right? And after that you'll be playing, right? So that's your open D string with your thumb, your 1st fret of the G string with your 1st finger, your A string with your thumb, and the high E string with your middle finger, right? Or you can use your ring finger too. So your high E string will be open. So it'll sound like this, right? Alright, so this part sounds like this. So up till now we have learned right. After that you will be making this shape, right? Your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, your G string will be open, and 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string, right? And then you'll be playing this, right? Do you notice the pattern of the bass notes, right? So you gotta keep practicing and make sure you get the bass notes right. So alright, so that's basically you play your A string with your thumb, and then you pluck the D string and the B string together with your thumb and your middle finger. Next you'll be playing the, so that's your A string, G string and your D string, right? Alright, after that you'll be playing so you'll be making that F shape, right? Your thumb will be playing the first fret of the E string, your ring finger will be playing the third fret of the D string, and your first finger will be playing the first fret of the B string, right? And your G string will be open. So you'll be playing the notes E string with your thumb, your D string and the G string, followed by your E string, B string and D string, right? Alright, so all together the bass, the first bar sounds like this. Sorry. Right, next we move on to the second bar, which sounds like this. Alright, so in order to play that, we will be using this shape, right? Your ring finger will be on the third fret of the low E string, your middle finger on the second fret of the A string, right? And your first finger will be on the first fret of the E string, right? High E string, and your pinky on the third fret of the E string, right? So you'll be alternating between this. And here the bass notes will be alright, so it goes like this, right? Right, so the first part is this. So that's basically you play your E string with your thumb. Next you play the D, G, B and E string with the rest of your fingers, right? Followed by your E string with your thumb, and the G, B and the E string with your first three fingers. Alright, so followed by your A string with your thumb. Alright, so next you'll be playing this. Right, so you'll be playing your E string again with your thumb and open G, B and third fret of the E string with your first three fingers, followed by your D string, followed by the first three strings, followed by your E string, the first three strings, and then your A string, right? So yeah, it might be quite confusing when I'm like mentioning which strings to play, but you can check the tabs, right? And you can pause the video and figure it out yourself. I hope it's easier that way. So alright, so right. Alright, you'll play that twice. So Alright, so all together it sounds like this. So that was the first part of Tonight by Prateek Kuhad. I'll be uploading the next parts very soon, so please hit the subscribe button, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching.